Hi everyone. Welcome and happy Mexican Mother's Day to my mom. So today I'm inspired by a lovely arrangement that my sister made for my mom for the regular Mother's Day. And I wanted to make her one in on a canvas. I sort of started by doing this pour. And this pour, I mean, I wasn't thinking I'm going to use this as the backdrop for a painting for my mom. I was just doing a pour before I got started. And so I poured the first paint that I put on there just wasn't doing anything for me. So then I decided to go in with a red, white, and blue kind of situation. And then once I actually tilted it, I saw that super shimmery. And I think I don't much like ring pours. One, because I can't do a ring pour because you know my issues. But two, just the lines. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so then I decided to spin it so that I wouldn't have just like circle, circle, circle. So this is the close up of this piece. So when I started off the pour, I was feeling super inspired, feeling good. But I guess I'm not feeling so good because look at this. It's a hot mess. But I know that if I leave it, it's going to dry beautifully because it always does. And I do have fantastic lines. Let me show you here. So yeah, I think overall it's gonna be a nice piece, but it's all over the place. And like I said, I think I need to just let it dry. But let me take you in for a closer look. You'll see how shimmery this thing is. It's sparkles upon sparkles. Let me just show you. Okay, see, it's so shiny and shimmery. So this one does not have tail piece. Well, maybe the red might have some. I forget. But I think not. But I can... Oh, I just got these. Well, I've had them for a while, but I hadn't used them because I had them for another purpose. Let me see if I can. Can you see? Yeah, those are that's oops. No, can't even see it. But yep, that is glitter. So yeah, I have no idea how this is gonna dry, but if it's at all decent enough, I will use this as the backdrop for the painting that I was gonna do. So on the painting that I was gonna do, I was just going to put either some citrus green or maybe like a sky blue, just like that'd be like the base coat, let it dry, and then kind of do my painting. But who knows, I might do this one instead. So let's take a look. Okay, so once it dried, Then I decided to paint some flowers for my mom. And so this is using acrylic on top of watercolor, and it just didn't work. So, um, but I'll show you the close-ups of the flowers because they still came out super shimmery and shiny, and I like it. See, can you see like because I put, see, that's a closer. So the 24 karat gold will do wonders. Plus it did the red did have the TLP in it. I think it's called watermelon, so it kind of worked. And then this is the yellow flower. This one I didn't have any TLP on it, but I did do the 24 karat gold, so it works, But yeah, no. So then I'm gonna do a more stylized approach. And so the other one took like forever. This one, overall, I think I might have spent like 4 or 5 hours on it. I mean, it's still a lot for like another person that doesn't have the visual issues that I do. Probably would have done it like in an hour or so, but for me, it took me a little bit longer. Maybe four. No, I think it was more like 6, 7 hours. I don't remember exactly. Um, because like this part of the video, I think it was like close to 4 hours long, and so I obviously sped it up big time. And then there was another one that I didn't put in because it was the process. No, I did put in part of it. And that was like an hour and 45 minutes, and the other one was 2:33. Yeah, so it was a lot of time that I spent doing these flowers, and they're not like particularly stunning, but so what I learned from doing these flowers is that because I was following inspiration by Donna Dewberry. She's my idol in paintings like this. And yeah, and so she says to use the multi-surface plaid paints. And so I had like a couple of them. I had one that was multi-surface. I had another one that was plaid but not multi-surface. And then I had a folk art that looked like the plaid. I mean, it looks the same, but it wasn't, and it was for glass. So, yeah, so I had the wrong paints, but I noticed that the heavy body Liquitex works, and you don't have to use floating medium, as Donna Dewberry suggests for that. And so, like, I wasn't following her video, but I was hearing her, um, hearing her describe what she was kind of doing and stuff like that. Um, and so I kind of started one way and it wasn't working. So see, like the the light pink flower, I'm gonna end up turning it red, not red, like a yellow with red in it. And so my mom loves the multicolor flowers. So her favorites are white and pink or red or magenta, whatever. And then she also has yellow and red. And I think the red is inside and the yellow's on top. I don't remember, but I have to take a look at them. But yeah, but those are her absolute favorite roses. So I decided I was gonna try to, I was trying to follow, like the way, I started trying to learn how to paint before my accident. And so, um, that style painting is so different from what I can do now. Like, yeah, now I can only do stylized stuff and abstract. Because if I try to do fine paintings, or fine art, it's just super difficult for me. Like that other piece took forever, and I already had like something to kind of go on, you know. Whereas this one is just like my imagination. Well, I mean, I started off with my sister's arrangement for my mom. That one had the hydrangeas. It had like a red flower and a yellow flower. So so yeah, but like the other one, I was looking at a picture. Whereas this, not a picture, but like yeah, like yeah, like sketched it out first, and here I can't sketch it because I won't be able to see see the sketch, so why bother? Um, I did try it though. I don't know if you saw when I first started this piece. Uh, you saw like an outline, right? Because I had tried to sketch it out, yeah, and it didn't work. So I just tried to then erase it, and the middle part erased, but the outside didn't because I was actually using acrylic paint. I've done that before, you know, accident, and it worked. And so I thought, oh, I'll just do that, and then I'll just, you know, fill in with like shading and stuff like that. And yeah, it didn't work. So anyway, so yeah, the other thing that I also forgot to do was to put my leaves and my sort of filler type flowers in the background first, and then work on the roses. So yeah, trying to do the background or filler stuff after the fact is too hard because you end up like messing up probably your only beautiful flower, and then you have to redo it. So yeah, lessons learned. But like one, I was able to utilize that canvas from that pearl pour that was kind of weird. I mean, you know, it wasn't weird. It just wasn't fantastic. But yeah, so here is just more of me painting, and I'm going like I said, super fast. Um, I mean, I'm not going to. I physically am going really slow, but I sped it up to. I did one of 20 times, and then another time of 20 times, so that it wouldn't be like forever. So this is like the third. I think this is like the third sitting, I guess. So this is the results as of the third sitting. Okay, so yeah, so oh yeah, because this is gonna be the final one. Um, you know, and I toyed around with the idea of just putting a couple flowers and then just doing like some leaves around it. But since I started the painting, I didn't allow for that sort of composition. I placed the flowers, and I could have, you know, like thinking back, I could have like left those flowers the way they are and then just drawn bigger or other flowers on top of those halfway, so then it would have shown depth as well. But I felt trapped instead, and so yeah, so then I just kind of finished it by like adding as much of the background stuff, and then adding my purple, um, and I put purple hydrangeas because um, my sister gave my mom one of those plants, and that's the flowers that it has. Um, Most recently, it hasn't wanted to flower, but it's still growing and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's why I painted a purple hydrangea because My mom eventually will have purple hydrangeas the way she did last year. And I also added a purple rose. So my sister, once again, my sister gives a lot of flowers, which is awesome. So my mom had always wanted a purple rose, and my sister found them at McShane Nursery on the road to go to El Toro Park in Salinas, and yeah, so gave her a purple rose that she loves and protects. And here, so when she brought it here, it wasn't purple as much anymore. So it's more like like a red violet here, and also like so like the red flowers that were super red in California are magenta here. And yeah, so the ones that she brought here from California. Now the red ones that she's bought here, they're red, but the ones that were red over there are magenta here, which is interesting, right? Things that make you say, Arsenio Hall in the house. Yeah, I need an easel. Yes, I shall put it on my Amazon wish list. So, do you hear the little birds? So, after my video where I was frustrated with the birds, I received many comments about the birds. I actually, I want to clarify. I love the birds. I love birds. I loved them before I went to the Audubon camp, but certainly after, because I know how significant they are in terms of like letting us know if there's environmental disasters coming up, or also like they eat insects that may potentially then eat our fruits if they're not being eaten and stuff like that. Plus, I mean, they just, if you're just outside, you can just watch them and be entertained for hours. And then they just sing all the time. So they're good companions. So I do love the birds. So yeah. So here, take a listen. So I'm showing you the what results outside. Can you hear the birds? So yeah, so this is outside. Yeah, actually that was outside. The video was outside. This is, I think, pictures of it inside, or was it outside? Yeah, so that's my favorite flower. So you don't see the center because it's folded, but you see the little spriggly things. I think I should have maybe make them a little tiny yellow, but nonetheless, they look cute. Now my purple, I guess it's kind of like a purple mum on one corner. I had a hard time doing that one, so I think I need to practice that one. But here's the hydrangeas, and then here's my hydrangea. I think it's quite cute. Well, the important thing is my mom loved it. She thought I spent like ages on it, and yes, of course, I did spend quite a bit of time, but not like as much as she imagines. And I'm not gonna tell her, so don't nobody tell her, okay? Okay. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you in the next one.